man. Stop playing with these people, man. They want to see you act all crazy in this motherfucker, man. Take that jacket off and go crazy on them, man. You know what I'm talking about?
What do it mean to be the boss? It means second place is the first one who lost. The crucifixion, the being nailed to the cross. Crucifixion, it's a hell of a cost. Do the dishes. I'm about to hit that Jeff Gordon. Michael Jordan, the only one more important. But I be feeling like Jordan when I'm recording. Cause every time I record, I just slap the board. I got the whole crowd going crazy. Homie, I should be rewarded. Number one sound across the board. Hey, hey. Number one now and forevermore. Hey, hey. Number one rule is gon' hate. Maybe I dropped the album, nah, I gotta wait. I gotta give her the eviction note. Just get your ass out, bitch, vomit note. 5 seconds to the song and we getting close. I got the power, motherfucker, if you didn't know.
Chill, man, chill, yeah, chill. Shit's burnt up already. It's over.
Yeah, fellas, welcome to the show. Could you introduce yourself? Tell everybody who you are.
I'll start first. I'm Cody Ragazzine, or that's my nickname. So everybody calls me Cody. My real name's Dakota. Let everybody know that. So I'm Cody Ragazzine. I'm 22, and I'm a TikTok star. So
Anthony Ragazzine. I'm 19, about to be 20, and yeah, just basically we're just influencers.
All right, so if everybody clicked on this for the title and stuff, like, how'd you guys get here? Because this is like so fascinating to me when people blow up.
it was the summer after I graduated, it was the summer after.
It was my junior summer going to my senior year.
So it was a year after I graduated, so I would be 20, I think. 20 or 19 or something like that. 19, he was 17.
Yeah.
And he was going into his senior year, and it was July 21st. It was like a Wednesday. It was like a Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. And we both watched Pretty Boy Fredo. So Pretty Boy Fredo would play 2K, and he started doing mystery boxes, unboxing like Rice Gum, Jake Paul.
I've seen those, yeah.
Yeah, so Anthony, I was in my room. I was at my setup, and it was just a normal day. And watching videos, Anthony comes up. He's like, "You know who Pretty Boy Fredo is?" And we're like, "Yeah, I definitely know him." And he was like, "You see these mystery boxes?" I was like, "I've seen him, never done them." He's like, "Let's do them. Let's see if we can open up these boxes." And this is a website called Hive. It was HYP.
I've seen those, yeah.
PE. And that was the first website mystery boxes that we actually blew up on. And what happened was Anthony was like, "Hey, I don't have a debit card. I know you have money in your account. You have a debit card. Can you put $10 on?" And we're like, "Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely put $10 on." And I was like, "Wait, before we open these boxes, let's make a TikTok. Let's record this and let's see what we can do." You know what I'm saying? Like, musically just turned to TikTok, so maybe something can happen.
Yeah.
And we always wanted to do YouTube. We've always done video games, streaming, all types of stuff. And I didn't have a second email. Anthony made the email with his, the TikTok with his email. And what happened was we recorded 4 videos, and we were saying crazy stuff because we didn't know what the guidelines was. We were saying, I think one of the videos we were like, "Yeah, we're about to open up this box. If we don't pull anything good, we're gonna go to Hive's house and beat their ass or their HQ or whatever." Right? So like, it was funny. Like we thought stuff like that was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't know if anybody else was gonna take it as funny. Mm-hmm. So we made the 4 videos. We post them. Threw some hashtags on. For like social media, if you ever want to do social media, whatever video you're doing, whatever video you produce and you're about to post it, do the hashtags as many as you can, 1, and 2, always put the hashtags that are like involved with that topic or that content in general.
Okay, so like for TikTok, for example, like what would you do for like a video game TikTok?
So like a video game, say like I was playing Call of Duty, for example. It doesn't matter what Call of Duty. It could be like Modern Warfare 2, the new one that just came out. Mm-hmm. And say we did like 1v1 or whatever the case may be. I would put like hashtag Call of Duty, hashtag Modern Warfare, hashtag 1v1, hashtag FPS, first person shooter, and stuff like that. Yeah. Put like whatever the content is. And
FYP too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of For You pages and stuff.
And then
like
whatever
that.
the pages, whether it's a YouTube short, a reel, a TikTok, like put like whatever their For You pages, like For You pages, TikTok, YouTube shorts page, reels page, stuff like that. Yeah. That's definitely perfect for, I guess, whatever the social media you're doing, like whatever like platform. So what was I saying?
We were talking about the like TikTok and how we blew up and stuff. So we posted 4 videos, so I went to sleep because it was on my phone. I went to sleep. I was about to go to sleep, and then I clicked if you have like 2 or 3 or 4 different TikTok accounts, you can click the top thing and it shows you. Well, when I went to click the top thing, it was like a red little dot, and I was like, what the hell? So I clicked it, and it said like 99 plus, and I was like, what the hell? So I clicked it. All the videos had 7,000 views.
Oh wow!
It had 0 followers, and the followers just kept going up like 1, 2, 3, all the way up to like 100. And I go to my little brother, the one that FaceTime Cody.
Yeah.
I go to him. I'm like, yo, is this real? Like, what the fuck? Because I thought it was like dreaming.
Yeah.
And I kept like refreshing, and it kept going up like crazy.
Sheesh.
And I was like, bet I'm gonna go to sleep, see what it's at in the morning. He had to work at what, 3 in the morning?
Yeah, so like I used to, like when I was telling you about the warehouse and stuff like that, we worked at Dairy Queen for like a little bit of time. I worked there for like 4 years. Anthony came and worked, you know, when we didn't have basketball for high school.
Yeah.
So after high school, I went to this warehouse. I was working at the warehouse, and that morning, I woke up at like 4 or 5 in the morning because I worked like 4 to 5. I worked like 4 or 5 in the morning to like 3 in the afternoon. So like about 12 hours.
Sheesh.
So it was a long time. I was definitely had to eat shit to get to where I was or wherever we were trying to do. And what happened was I woke up, and all my coworkers had TikTok. Like we're in the warehouse and stuff like that. We'd always like watch TikTok, send TikToks to each other. That was like our thing. And my one friend saw this mystery box video, and he was like, yo, you know, his name was Bobby, whatever. He came to me, he was like, yo, is this you? Like, this sounds like you. I don't know if this is you. He starts showing it, and it had like 18,000 views.
Holy shit.
Like, he showed me. I was like, yeah, it sounds like me. I think this is me, because the account was Hype Unboxings. That's what the original name was.
It wasn't even our names. Like, it literally was Hype. It wasn't Hype, it was Hype. It was HYBE, Hype. Box opening, and all 4 videos like went crazy. The one was at 5.4. No, it was 5.9 mil. The one was 1.4 mil, and then the 2 other was like 500,000 and 400,000. The crazy part is when I
think they all hit over. The one was over 6 for sure.
Well, that's when it when I first woke up.
Oh yeah, when you first woke up, it was definitely a couple of
million. 17.5K followers when I woke up. And Cody calls me, he's like, bro, we blew up. And me and him was like, bro, like that's crazy, bro. And throughout the whole day, we ended the day at like what, 80,000 followers.
It was like 80,000 in one day.
Yeah, it was like one day.
And it was something crazy, and we just kept posting, and then we got to like 160, and like it was definitely hard because like there was people starting to do more mystery boxes on TikTok, and there was, I don't know if we can even say his name because like I'm not even gonna say his name because it's like, I guess, like personal stuff. But this kid, he ended up starting doing the same mystery boxes, and he would call us out for like copying him, clout chasing, all this stuff.
When you didn't really even know.
Yeah, we didn't even know. We used to like, because like what happened was, like for us blowing up that fast, it became a trend just because like when we first started first went to go make the videos, we looked on every social media of where mystery boxes are coming from, who's making them, and every social media had them except TikTok. So what happened was we were like, okay, this has got to work. In our heads, we thought it was going to work right off rip, just because like it's something no one's seen or no one's ever done yet on this social media. So that was like the biggest thing for us, and it ended up working, I think, because of that reason. I mean, there's always luck involved with stuff like that, just because like if it doesn't hit the For You page, we never blow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How long did it take to blow up when you guys were like making the mystery box videos?
So
like a day.
Like a day. Like once we got once we got like the 80K right off the rip, we kind of grew to like 160. We doubled it pretty quick, and then we went to like a little slump to where like that kid was like copying us and stealing our followers, and he actually was going crazy enough to go past us.
Oh shit.
So he got to like 200K, and we were like 160. And Anthony, what happened was it went from Hive Unboxings, and this is when my merch came out, Ragazzine Brothers, because it was like me and him, and then we went from Hive Unboxings to Anthony and Cody.
I think it was Ant and Cody.
It was like Ant and Cody.
And it just hit 100K. And then he ended up, before it was Ant Cody, it was like the high box opening. He changed the thing to Ragazzine Brothers once it hit 100K, because we were shadow banned at 80K, and we lost followers. We lost like 8K, so we were at like 72 or 73. And then we stopped doing high because once we blew up, they hit us up. Then we like they were giving us credits and stuff like that or whatever. We ended up stopped doing them because we were losing followers. Like it was like shadow ban. And then I think I either hit up Ludi or they hit me up, and then we started doing Ludi. Our first 2 videos of Ludi hit 100K, and they both hit 100K. Hyde texted us and said, take him down, like we don't like Ludi, this and that. Cody's like, yeah, bro, just take him down. I'm I'm like, bro, like, Ludi's where it's at. If Ludi's getting the views, just do Ludi. So we started doing Ludi. We ended up hitting 100K. Once we hit 100K, he changed the username to, Ragazzine Brothers?
Because,
he changed the profile because he made his merch.
Because I, like, made my merch, and, like, I changed the name because, like, I thought our goal was to, like, do the merch.
Yeah.
Promote us as the Ragazzine Brothers. But what happened was we got some conflict, and he didn't like the name change, and he wanted to keep the Anthony and Cody, and stuff happened to where, like, I left, he kicked me out, or like what? It like didn't really matter by kicking me out, but like it was like we kind of like separated. Like the word we really did was like we separated, and what happened was I wasn't doing any content for a little bit of time, and I still had money on my like mystery box accounts because we had separate ones after we like kind of separated or split or whatever, and we didn't talk for like a while. Like actually, it was like crazy. Like no one knows, but like we didn't talk for like 6 or 7 months because like you know what I'm saying, like it was his account. Technically, because you know what I'm saying, he made it with his email, and it could be vice versa. You know what I'm saying, if I would have made it and he would have changed it, it would have been the same feelings, same emotions, or whatever. Like high tension, high followers. Like I deserve this, you deserve that. You know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. So we split, and I didn't have any followers. He was going to his senior year with 160K, and what happened was I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna let this affect me. And this goes for anybody watching this podcast. Like we blew up together. I started over again at 0 followers. So this could be for anybody watching. Like, it doesn't matter. You can always keep doing the same stuff or just keep pushing. Like, I just started back at 0 followers. And I grew my main account up to 95,000 followers. Oh, wow. I'll back up. And I was using the same hashtags, posting Ludi videos because we went from Hype to Ludi. Because Hype kind of like, they didn't fall off. They just kind of like did their own thing. They didn't want to really sponsor us no more. Ludi came in. I kept working with Ludi because we still had the owner, the CEO's Discord. We kept texting him. He kept giving us, or at least me and him, credits and stuff like that, which was great. You know, they didn't want to cut me off, which is perfect. Got up to about 40K slowly, couple months grind, and then once you get to a certain amount of followers on TikTok, I feel like your videos will start popping off, start going. Like I went from 40K to 95K in 2 weeks. I got I got over 50,000 in like 2 weeks around my birthday. Unfortunately, TikTok ended up banning me up on my birthday, and I haven't had my main account at 95K in like over a year. It just hit past a year.
Are you for real? Holy shit!
Yeah, so it's definitely a hard thing to go against TikTok when they're banning you and taking you down because like you don't know if you're ever gonna get it back. So I appealed it, never got it back actually, unfortunately, but you just have to keep making accounts. Yeah. Like especially like if you want to keep doing it. Like some people just like lose an account and stop. You know what I'm saying? So like I ended up making a second account, got up to 12K, got it taken permanently, and it actually deleted it. Damn. Then the third account I made got up to 10K, and that got deleted. And then now I'm on a fourth account, and it's actually crazy. I'm on a fourth account. It's about to hit 8,000, and it's so bad because like all my other main accounts, we were saying crazy stuff, making funny videos, and they're still funny regardless of that. You know, we have to like kind of substitute words for others. Like now we can't even really swear on any of the videos anymore.
Really?
Because they'll think it's like because TikTok is so easy to report that like they'll report you. It takes only a couple people to report to get a video down. A couple videos in your accounts after.
Yeah, I believe it. I was banned. So it was my first account, and you know, I got like to a couple thousand followers I was telling you about. And the craziest thing happened, bro. I was in a live. I had like maybe 60 people in a live. Wasn't a lot at all. And so they ask you questions, of course. They go, do you support the LGBTQ community? I was like, yeah, you know, of course, whatever, cool. Yeah. And then they were like, how old are you? I was 20 at the time. Okay, so you know, I'm 20. Yeah. And they said, what's your ethnicity? And I was like, oh, you know, Polish, Italian, but, you know, for the love of God, I wish I was 1% black. Bro, I kid you not, it was 5 seconds later, they ended my live. Done. Finished. 3.5 hours later, they delete my account. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, it just takes a couple people.
Very fucked up. How'd you know you were shadow banned?
So, like, you really don't know. It's, like, a hard thing to, like, really tell.
Personally, I don't even think shadow ban is, like, a real thing at that point. It's just, like, if you're just putting out the same content, it should get the same amount of views or more. And it usually has to do with hashtags and stuff like that, or you just not hitting the algorithm.
Interesting.
And sometimes you'll lose followers. Some people are inactive and stuff like that. They'll just unfollow it by itself. Like you don't even have to unfollow them. Like TikTok will do it for them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So when did you guys figure that out, that TikTok just unfollows accounts?
On our first account, when we had 80K and went down to 72K. It's just like, and any like video we posted, we were posting basketball, like different content, and it was still losing followers.
Damn.
And that's how we knew we were shadow banned. And like going off of him, like he had to start his own like second account or whatever, like his main account, his 95K account. He obviously still doesn't have it now, but we're working to get it back.
Yeah.
And it should be back when like
it's like really hard. I don't know how much I can
like
say.
his stuff got wiped, but it's like they got the account back. They're just trying to put everything back onto it.
Damn.
To get it back.
Yeah, because like since like I don't know what like how the China and the United States did it or whatever the case may be. I don't know what departments where. I don't know where the headquarters is. I'm not sure. But when we were blowing up, when we both had our main accounts, he has his back because our company ended up like doing whatever they needed to do to get it back. They're working on mine. They had it back, but a special team of like China representatives, they ended up wiping my account, all the followers, all the clips. They said they still have all the stuff. They have all the stuff in the like wherever, I don't know, they didn't say where, but they still have all of it. And our company has been with talks with their US representative, and they've been talking back and forth between the United States and China about getting my account back. And it sucks because like it's like, why would you even wipe it when I didn't do anything? And like it sucks because they took the account and they didn't give me a reason.
Are you for real?
Yeah. So we just been running up accounts. Like I've ran up like 4 different accounts.
I believe it.
Like my main account is at 356K. My second account, which is just my personal, is 18.8K. My third account got banned at like 12K. Damn. My fourth account ran it up to 40K. That had like 3 of the videos went crazy. It was like 3 million, 2 million, 1 million.
Damn.
And then my fifth account is at like 500.
It's like so hard. Like once you get like to a certain like point in like social media and you're so big, I guess like it's so hard to take you away unless you do like something that's like you can't come back from. You know what I'm saying? Like we have so many articles written about both of us, and we're on a lot of like famous birthdays, for example. We're on famous birthdays and stuff like that. Shit. Both of us, so like we can like make any account and keep doing mystery boxes. Like it's so hard to take us down because like they're never gonna, I feel like, go away. But
yeah, famous birthdays just posted me on their story the other day. I think it was yesterday.
That's awesome. Happy belated.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. So when you guys are making these accounts, right, you're blowing up, are you just doing mystery box openings, or have you deviated to like anything else?
We're trying to do basketball and vlogs and stuff like that on YouTube and stuff. Okay. He's about to hit 2K on YouTube. Obviously, I'm almost at 16K.
There you go. Congrats, by the way, on both. I wish I was you in that regard.
Yeah, we're trying to do basketball and vlogs and do park takeovers this summer and travel. Obviously, we have people that we can collab with and stuff like that. So we're just trying to expand aside from mystery boxes, because obviously we have a contract with obviously the mystery box is Ludi.com. You guys probably know what it is and stuff like that. But yeah, we have a contract with them. Obviously we can't get in depth with that because we signed an NDA. But yeah, we're just trying to expand off from them. But yeah, our main content is Ludi.
Because we've met people through TikTok and TikTok lives and Instagram and stuff like that, and just in general social media, that like we have people in different states that want us to come out, make some content in general, and definitely hooping. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen Devontae Friga and how he does like park takeovers, 5v5s, all types of 1v1 stuff. We're hoopers, so like we still work out, we do all that stuff with hooping and keeping our bodies in shape, that we want to do stuff like that. So I mean, we have people that want to do it with us, so we definitely are trying to get a 5 and travel across the country.
That's so cool, man. Like the professor. Yeah, that's awesome. I always used to watch those videos, bro. That's something that kind of inspired me to hoop a little bit. I don't hoop much anymore just because I work and shit, but like bro, he used to run shit. Something I wanted to talk about too. You don't have to talk about like the money that you make and stuff like that because I know you're under the NDA, but like how did you how are you able to like make money from them?
Well, we have like our referral codes and stuff like that, so we get so many people to use our code.
Oh shit.
For me, I brought in over 100,000 people.
For real?
Yeah, and then what did you bring in?
It's over 20K.
Damn.
Yeah,
so like both of our accounts combined is like a lot of money.
Yeah, we've made them
a lot, and we get 10% of that. It's just with the contract, it was for our safety more often than not, just for like no one breaches anything. So we get our guaranteed stuff for sure. We have our guaranteed stuff, and we do stuff for them them to pay us. But before the contract, like, weren't making like what people think we were making. Like, we weren't making money. Like, we always believed in, like, you can have all the followers in the world, but if you don't, especially in social media, if you don't have brand deals, people paying you for promos, stuff like that, you're not making money, we feel like, unless you have like a side job or whatever. So it's definitely hard. Like, with this contract now, like, we're set in place where, like, we don't have to worry about making money, going to pick up another job. We can take care of our family how we want. So it's definitely.
So for like anybody that's like they're trying to do the same thing, how would they go through the process of doing that and getting like a brand deal like you guys have?
They just got to reach out. A lot of people, they're scared to reach out to companies. They want companies to reach out to them. Well, you can have all the followers in the world, but they're not going to reach out to you. You have to go out and reach out. And I've always stood by this. Let's say you reach out to 50 companies. If you just have one company that says yes, you basically have a sponsorship. And then if you just grow, and it's better off to find like smaller companies so you both grow at the same time instead of going towards like the bigger companies. So you're down here and the bigger companies up there, when you should go small company, and then just grow. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Yeah. It's cool. Now I've always wondered, like, in terms of like how TikTok, the app itself, like the company TikTok itself pays, isn't it like pennies for like 1 million views, or like how does that work?
So like there's a thing called the creator fund.
The creator fund, yeah.
So I actually joined it on one of my like second or third account, one of the two, just to see how it worked and like see if it actually worked. So like they were paying like pennies, they weren't paying a lot. And actually, people don't understand, they want you to like join them. You know what I'm saying? They want you to join for like, they don't have to pay you a lot. Versus like if you're not in it, like you're I don't want to say it, like you're better off not joining it and trying to hit up another company to give you a brand deal versus them, because like I joined it and all my views went down. Like I got way less views now or what I was getting. I've
heard about that too, from like different people that I know. If they've joined it, or like just regular influencers and stuff, I've heard that too. What's like the difference between YouTube and TikTok in terms of like the algorithm? Because I know YouTube's trying to promote shorts more, and I believe they pay 8 times more what TikTok does in terms of like the creator fund and stuff like that. How does all that work?
I would say YouTube and TikTok are two different platforms. TikTok is now it's harder to blow up on. Even if you use hashtags and stuff like that. If you were to start TikTok when it first started, it's easy to blow up because you're doing stuff on TikTok that wasn't on there before. But honestly, if you're going to start off doing social media, I would try YouTube. Definitely the YouTube Shorts. It'll get you subscribers. Not so much like a fan or supporter, because I know people that have millions of subscribers and they post a video and only get a couple thousand.
I've seen that too.
You definitely need to do videos and shorts. So I mean, shorts will blow you up, but the videos, you gotta keep up with the videos.
That's what I've been doing too. I mean, the past week it's been tough, but because I've been working nonstop. But like traditionally, what I've been doing is around 10 a day, and then podcast every week, and then just try and build. And I was getting, when I was consistent before, like the past 3 weeks or so, I was getting like 100 subscribers, the base, like per month, which was nice. So it definitely works. That's something. Now, in terms of Instagram Reels, how does that deviate from TikTok in terms of like growth?
Instagram Reels is, I just now started to figure it out. You have to use the same hashtags on every single reel.
Really?
If you use different hashtags, it'll mess it up. You have to use the same hashtags for each reel.
And how many hashtags do you
I use about like 10 to 15, and then I just copy and paste it, and I post 4 a day. So it's not like spamming, but it's kind of spamming.
That's awesome, man. So like, what kind of hashtags do you use like for a video, say, or what? For example, if I'm posting like a reel right from the podcast, what hashtags would I have to like use?
If it's for like podcast, you can do like hashtag podcast, hashtag headphones, like just stuff in the videos and stuff like that.
It was a little bit different for me because he was going to his senior year, and I was just out of high school, fresh out of high school, like about a year or so. And I didn't have many people that would like talk to me, hang out with me in general already. You know what I'm saying? We have 4 or 2 other brothers, so it's 4 of us together. So like, we weren't hanging out with friends. We were it was me, Anthony, our older brother Joey, and our little brother Chris. Like, we'd hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just us. If no one wants to hang out with us, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? We'll just do our own stuff, make shit up, whatever, go do fun shit. So, like, after the fact, like, I was getting actually hate for doing it once we split. Once we split the TikTok account, I was getting hate. You know what I'm saying? I was getting people telling me I'm clout chasing Anthony, stealing his clout, just copying all this shit, and you just kind of like block it out. You have to, because you know what I'm saying. If I would have listened to them, you know, a lot of people would just stop doing it. They'll just think like, oh yeah, like you know, whatever. It'll
destroy somebody potentially.
Yeah, so I just drowned it out and just kept doing my shit, because knowing that like I did it too. You know what I'm saying? I blew the same thing he did. I blew it. You know, we both blew it up. So you just kind of just gotta stay straight with it and just keep going.
What's your definition of like friend? If that makes sense, because for me, like I feel like a lot of people, they say friend, like, oh, that person's my friend, they really mean acquaintance. And in terms of like people that say, oh, that's my best friend, they have like 10 or 15. A lot of people use that definition, but like in reality it's just friend, because to your credit, like you guys said, like a lot of people talk behind your back. I mean, that's life. Like we don't think about this a lot, but like majority of our friends, they just talk about us behind our backs. That's something I've tried to do, or try not to do rather. It's just so toxic, and you can't trust people. Like I know I've had, not with like the podcast or whatever, anything I try to do, but just stuff in life. Like I had one friend that I consider my best friend, right? And I was talking about stocks. I wasn't trying to sound like I knew everything, but I was it came up, right? And a couple of my friends and I were just talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I bought this stock, whatever, we're just gonna let it ride. I found out from some other person, I didn't really consider my friend, but I found out probably like the next day that my best friend was talking shit, and he was like, bro, like fuck that, like that's so stupid or whatever, like who cares? Why do you have to voice your opinion like that and talk shit when you pretend to be my best friend? You know what I mean? It's fucked up how many people choose to do that.
Because just because like you buying a stock like that may be stupid to them, but it might just work out for you.
But like, why shit on me?
There's no point in talking shit.
I never got it. And you would think like if people wanted to be in your position, then they wouldn't talk shit. They would probably ask and try and be fake nice at least. You know what I mean? I don't know, but that shit, I don't fuck with that.
Like to us, like definition of like friends is like our family. You know what I'm saying? Our boys are our homies. Like we don't go around saying like, no, that's my best friend. Like we say like that's family. You know what I'm saying? Like to anybody. And like for the guy he was talking about, like our boy that like helped us out at the party, whatever. If anything would go down, he'd help us and like let us know stuff like that. That's family to us. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't talk to him and see him all the time, hang out with him all the time, but like when it's time to like link up, go play basketball, do stuff, he's cool. He'll definitely link up, and that's family. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to hang out with us to be cool with us, to be friends with us, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we know for a fact he's not gonna go behind our back and be like, yo, like, fuck these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
Bro, like I'll admit I have no friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a girlfriend, granted, but that's a little bit different. But still, like I truly can't trust anybody. Like not that, I mean, you guys probably feel the same. Like I can't trust people now not to talk behind my back. I think we don't think about that enough.
That's why me and him hang out every single day. Like whatever my problem is his problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like vice versa. That's just how it works.
How do you guys? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good?
How do you guys like not let all the like the clout and stuff go to your head? Like, what's your support system like at home, or not at home, just in general, really?
So like when we didn't talk for like 6 or 7 months, like we just like I don't know, we just kind of let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to the point like I was getting a bunch of followers. We both had it. There's no point to not talk. There's no, and we're still brothers. I'm a person that doesn't hold grudges. So like if stuff happens to me, I'll be mad for sure for a little bit of time, whatever that may be. But it's like, I'm just gonna let it go. There's no point of holding on to it and being mad at this person for the longest time. And now like we're close because like we do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we put each other on.
We put each other on. We both have a contract. We both have everything we do is just the same, I feel like. And like we even turned our basement into 2 separate rooms.
Really?
So like now it's like we both have our own rooms down there. We're literally across the hall from each other. Like it's right there. So like, we don't got to worry about going far to go hang out with each other, do whatever. And we're always making videos together, always getting food together. Like it's already like close. Some people don't understand that. Like we're brothers. Like at the end of the day, like if we're hanging out with like our homies or whatever, like people go home, do their own thing. Like we live in the same house. Like, we go home together. You know what I'm saying? No weird shit, but like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to go far to be right there.
Yeah. I have 2 brothers, and those are 2 of the most valuable relationships in my life, truth be told.
Yeah.
Very much more so valuable than a friend. You said you didn't talk to each other for 7 months. So, like, what's that like if you're living in the same house? Like, what were, like, the interactions like? Did you even look each other in the eye, or how?
We looked at each other, but it was like we didn't talk to each other. We didn't say a word to each other. Like, if we went to, like, a family thing, we just sat there and didn't say anything to each other. It was like we kind of, like, just knew. I mean, we kind of knew it was eventually going to blow over. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know.
Well, I had a girlfriend at the time, so it was like...
Yeah,
I was always talking to her, and it didn't really, like, faze me.
And then he lost her, unfortunately. Like, you know, I'm not gonna talk about that, but stuff happens, and then it's back to just me and him. So he starts talking to me again because, like, he feels like he don't have anybody, and we just start hanging out again. It's like nothing ever happened.
That's good, man. So. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times people take advantage of those relationships, you know what I mean? Especially, like, I know for a fact, I take my my relationship that I have with my brothers for granted, man, but that shit is the most important thing in the world. You said you have 2 other siblings as well. Do they do any content creation like that?
Our older brother, he just works. That's all. He doesn't do no content, no social media. And our little brother, he's 14. He's about to be a sophomore in high school. He's a really good golfer.
Really?
He does golf, but he loves content. He makes content. He does social media as well as us. Like, even his TikTok account has, like, almost 30K.
Really?
And he does, like, wiffle ball stuff. So, like, he definitely tries to do his fair share of, like, social media and, like, tries to, like, not copy us, but, like, try to do the same as us. Try to look up to us.
Yeah.
We just give him tips and stuff like that, and it works. Like, I made a couple shorts for him, blew up for him. You know what I'm saying? Just little tips for him and stuff like that, and he takes them and runs with them.
He just asks, like, what hashtags should we use? What tags should we use for our YouTube shorts? Like, all types of stuff. What's our what should my title be? And we'll just help him out.
I even gave him my own MacBook, the one that I just bought for $2K. I gave him my old one, and he edits on Final Cut. So
that's awesome, man.
And he definitely helps us out. Like, we just did a basketball park takeover 5v5. It wasn't like a takeover, just some 5v5 content. And, like, I paid him $20. He filmed and edited the whole video for me. So, like, he definitely helps me out. He's a really good editor too.
That's awesome.
So,
what was that like, doing a park takeover?
It was fun. I mean, I wish we had more people for sure. I want to get to the point where, like, we have people all around the court. Something crazy happens, they storm the court, stuff like that.
Like Rucker Park type shit.
Yeah, some sweet stuff like that. It's definitely fun because, like, especially, like, if you're a hooper and you know, like, one crazy crossover, one crazy step back, someone gets dunked on, you can make a video go crazy, especially for a thumbnail or, like... Or like a little intro, like someone gets dunked on. Oh my god!
You get a midair. You put that in the center of the thumbnail. Are you kidding me?
Because, like, if an intro, if someone's coming down the lane about to dunk on someone, it cuts off. Like, people are gonna watch or go look for that clip, and, you know, you might get some more viewers.
Of course, yeah, you would definitely draw traffic to that video for sure.
Especially, I tried telling you, like, when we, like, do the park takeovers, like the one we just did, we posted it 2 days, like, before it, you know, going. Like, a lot of people have work, people have school, you know, stuff like that. And we did it at 4 on a weekday. Like, not many people are gonna come. We still had, like, 15, 20 people there. But if we would post it like a week in advance, like the first ever park takeover we did, we had like 80 people there. Like, it was, we had like 3/4 jumping. Like,
for real,
it was insane. Crazy part is the kid that we were gonna do it with took over our park takeover. And at the time, I had like 3K, and he had like 30 subscribers.
Oh damn!
Yeah, took it over.
He brought his. He was supposed to run with us.
Yeah, he just brought his own people.
He brought his own squad and said it was his run, and he got all the people down there, which was crazy enough because the basketball courts is in where we live now. Like, I went out, took my own money, went to Dick's Sporting Goods, and I bought all 8 nets for all 4 courts.
Oh shit!
So, like, we put them up. We made sure
those courts are hype. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So we made sure, like, all they had. I mean, the nets are actually still up to this day.
For real.
Because, like, it's so hard because, like, we wanted to revamp the courts because they got shut down for like 2 or 3 years because of, like, certain stuff. No one knows, like, the real reason. So I was like, you know what? If we do some park takeovers down here, you know, get some people coming down again. You know what I'm saying? It'd be definitely fun.
That's so cool, man. So, like, how long were you there? Like, what's that like, filming for that?
Energy's high, for sure. People want to make clips. People want to get crossed. People want to cross people. You know what I'm saying? Like, all types of stuff. Like, people definitely yelling, talking shit. all barking. Everybody's doing all types of shit to make some content for sure. Yeah, it's all about the video.
Especially against us. If it's against us, they're gonna try to get a clip against us.
Yeah. So are they filming for themselves, or are they just strictly doing it to like get in yours?
Some people people
were filming.
Like when we did the first one with like a lot of people had like there was other people on the side that weren't even playing basketball. They're just filming for their like own YouTube channels or whatever. We brought ours down because like we want to film for our squad. Like if you get some clips, we're gonna send you those clips. You can post those or whatever the case may be. Like we're not gonna like shut people out and only film ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We want to put on the whole squad versus. Oh, I'm just only going to film Anthony, or I'm just only going to film Cody. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So
yeah, I got you.
Definitely clutch.
Yeah, you're putting everybody else on. That's awesome, man. Because you don't see a lot of people in your positions that are like they're willing to help people out. You know what I mean? So that's good, man. Do you think it's because like you're from like this area where like a lot of people like don't help each other out?
Yeah, a lot of people, they don't show love. Like that's the big part. Like when I post Instagram pictures or post a video, I'm the only one promoting it. You know what I'm saying? No one else promotes my stuff. Yeah. And it's a fact. Like the insight show it. Like the one picture has I think 380 likes, but the insight's 10,000 people seen it. Yeah. Like there's no engagement.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the not new now, but what Instagram did recently to like change the algorithm from like just pictures? Now it's like okay, reels, and they're promoting like the reels. What do you guys like think about that?
Honestly, I personally like it. I got subscriptions on it now, so people can subscribe to my account.
That's cool.
They can see my reels. They can see my pictures, stuff like that. It helps you grow.
Yeah.
I think I've grown like 10,000 followers
for real
in like a week or two.
Oh
and
shit!
He can verify. Like it's I can show you my insights. Like
it's crazy.
I believe you.
Because he got verified and went from like 4K to like 14K.
Damn.
I had like 2 million accounts reached. Like it's insane.
The biggest thing I want to say though is like if you have like an account on any social media blown up, please promote your other ones.
Yeah.
Like you should never stay on one. Like Anthony, he has a TikTok account with 300 almost 60K, and I have one that's 95K. Like he can even like vouch for me like on this one. Like we didn't promote our YouTube and Instagram as much as we should have.
Really?
At all. And like even if you get a couple hundred people, a couple thousand people like to transfer over, it's definitely would be helpful. Because like I had 95K on TikTok, but only like barely 2,000 or I had 95K on TikTok, barely 2,000 on YouTube, and I'm just about to hit 2K on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't translate. So like I can't really talk about YouTube and Instagram because like I don't have a lot of followers versus him.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I know my Instagram's weird. Like what I've been doing is I've been posting like shorts on like the podcast channel that doesn't have a lot of followers. It might have 350. But then some blow up, some don't. So I like share it to my personal account, for example. Yeah. But I feel like I don't know. Like those people that follow me on my personal account didn't follow me for like the podcast. They just follow me because it's just my personal one, whatever.
Yeah.
And so the followers, low key, just start dropping off, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that whole like Instagram introducing like the reels and stuff is really interesting.
It's definitely sweet. Like I don't know. Anthony's a little different because he's figured it out. I don't know if it's like the verification checkmark that's helped him out, which I'm guessing it has.
I think so.
The algorithm is so hard. Like on Instagram, on YouTube, like. And like I have 95K on TikTok, like that does not have enough weight or the same weight as like other followers on other social media. Like 95K on TikTok would be considered to like
10K on YouTube,
10K on YouTube or Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I think it's a testament to the TikTok algorithm. Yeah, that shit that's the best one.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're definitely trying to make, especially if you're trying to make money on TikTok, and this is a big thing. If you are watching this video. TikTok live streams.
Oh yeah.
To be on TikTok live, you have to have 1,000 followers.
Yeah, that's
minimum, and that's it. Once you start going live, grind it because
battling people.
Start battling. Like me and Anthony were on TikTok live before there was battles, before there were donations.
What do you mean battle?
So like there's these battles, like virtual battles on the thing. So like say me and Anthony are 1v1ing and the battle comes up, like our little 2 boxes with our faces are showing. Above our heads will be a red and blue bar, and it'll be a 5-minute timer for every battle. And if your followers double tap, they get 3 points. But they only can get 3 points per match.
Yeah.
So unless they donate, and there's so many like gifts, and the gifts cost diamonds, but the diamonds cost money,
of course.
And we've already did calculations to where like every 5,000 diamonds, or every 1,000 diamonds is $5.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And like we've done out like if you have 1,000,000 diamonds, you have $6,000.
Shit.
So like, and it's so crazy with the TikTok live For You page and the TikTok For You page in general. Like you can hit the For You page so quick with TikTok live, even if you have 1,000 followers. Like I've seen people with a couple thousand followers have hundreds of thousands of people watching versus a person with 1 million followers.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. And like it depends on your title too. Like if you have like a clickbait title like, oh, I have a big surprise for you guys, which is mine, like I get tons of people like, and all the money you make, which is actually crazy, no one actually knows this, it's tax free.
Really?
So
that's what I was about to ask you.
So the IRS can't touch that, because we were making money off TikTok lives, and he made close to, I'm not gonna say because
you don't have to say
a lot of money, and I made a couple, $1,000 off of it too. But the tax person I was talking to, I was like, do we have to pay taxes on this? And he was like, do you give anybody anything in return for gifting you? Like if this was like a subscription, you'd have to pay taxes, like a Twitch or whatever subscription.
Yeah.
But this is like a gift. It's like someone's just giving it to you for free and you're accepting it without giving them anything. And they said if the IRS comes after you guys, come to us and we'll fight them.
Yeah.
Dude.
So it's crazy. No one knows like TikTok live money is what you get is what you really get. Like it's crazy. And all you have to do is just send it, link your PayPal, and then link your bank account, you link your bank account to your PayPal, and you can send it from PayPal to your bank account. It's not even just free money, but like it's your money.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay tax. So you can make a living, seriously, like make a job career out of TikTok live in general.
Yeah, people quit their main jobs to do TikTok live. I swear.
And
like,
so battles, for anybody that like wants to do this, like you do battles, and then you have like a cool thumbnail or whatever, like an interesting thumbnail for them to click on.
So like your thumbnail would be like when there's say you're scrolling on the TikTok live, your face will pop up and it'll show you talking, and you can preview, and if you click on it, it'll show the chat and all that. But like what's crazy is people don't know is like what was I gonna say, like you can make like the weekly what used to be the weekly rankings, and people like were complaining about not getting on it all the time, so they made it to the daily rankings. So every 24 hours the rankings reset 1 through 99 for the United States. Each country has their own rankings.
I know what you're talking about.
And some people actually use VPNs to change their location. It's actually not allowed, and you will get your account taken if you try a VPN to go to another country that doesn't have a lot of people where you can hit the rankings. Because the more you hit the rankings, the more you're known, the more gifters will come to your live, and then the more money you'll make. So like if I was in the daily rankings all the time, I'd get a lot more money. I guess. But it's crazy because like the more you grant it, like not only that regular people will be watching your lives, but there's these things called agencies. So agencies, like I'm in an agency called, like, I was only getting on this new account only 7,000 followers. Mind you guys, only 7K. I was only getting like 200-300 people total live, which to a lot of people that's a lot of people, 200-300. Once I joined this agency, I started hitting 2,000-4,000 people total live. Like they help you get on the For You page more.
Oh shit!
They help bring more people. I started getting so many diamonds recently just because of like these agencies, and the agencies really help. They put me in a Discord, and then like you could take TikTok live far because these agencies can fly you out to LA.
For real?
Yeah, for like you can do like in-person battles. They would even help you out depending on your agency. Like if an agency sees you and invites you.
Now, what does it take to get in one of these agencies? Like, do you have to pay? Do they select you? How does that work?
Like for mine, I was going live for like a couple days in a row. Like when you want to go live, just go live. Like find a time. Like say like it's 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night before you go to sleep. You end your night on TikTok live, right? That's what I do. I was doing it for a couple days in a row. This person came in as like one of the representatives or managers for this agency, and they said, "Hey, like we want to invite you to this thing," and they emailed me off my email. I accepted it. I was like, yo, this sounds super cool. They gave me all the details about it, and you have to go through your settings with TikTok Live and give them a certain code on your live, and when they'll look at your account, see if you're eligible, and usually the eligibility is like if you have so many diamonds made and how many days you go like live in a row, and that was perfect. I had like the requirements for it, so I send them the code, or whoever it is. You could be you, Anthony, or it could be you, Luke. Like you send the invitation code to the agency, then they accept that you're in it, and then they'll give you some help for sure.
Wow.
And you can really take it far, make it a career out of it. Like, it sounds crazy, like just making a career off people's donations, but like,
it sounds
it's people enjoy like watching people talk and battle.
Yeah.
The battles are definitely fun, especially if you're funny and entertaining and have some energy towards it and positivity.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
That's interesting, bro. I never thought in my wildest dreams that you could like just make money off TikTok Live in general.
Because we make money off that and off our contract and other stuff. So like we have multiple incomes and multiple sources of income. So like we don't just have one because like for God bid like that contract runs out or they want to drop it. We still have TikTok Live.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like I think it was the 1 week. I think it was like last summer, like back-to-back days. I made like $1,100 off TikTok.
For real?
Live. Yeah,
the one time Anthony was in a stretch where he made like $1,000 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
Damn. Bro,
so that's
awesome.
It's definitely crazy.
And so with that money, like, what are you saving up for something? Like, what's the grand plan in like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years, or what are your main goals for like doing this short term and then long term? That was a big question, so I apologize.
No, you're good. I could talk for me and Anthony on this one, I guess. Like, we always wanted to do a content house, get a couple people, always be live streaming, always be traveling. And it definitely went back to the basketball thing. If we have like 5, 6, 7 people in this one big house, we're all paying for it and traveling, playing basketball, making, I don't know, mystery box content, all this other content in general, streaming together, playing video games together, like, and streaming, making video and content. Like, that's the goal.
I have somebody for you. His name's Geo Chops. He does like motorcycle content. He talked about the same thing. I had him on a podcast. This was December or maybe November. Bro, he was talking about the same shit. He's got 30K on YouTube, I think. So I'll give you his information after. But yeah, bro, that's continue. I'm sorry to...
No, you're good. I'm fine. I'm glad you were asking questions, but and saying that stuff, because it definitely helps. If you know some people that want to do the same stuff, it's definitely clutch.
I'll connect you guys. People don't they don't take into account the amount of hard work that like the stuff that you guys do takes, man. Because like, I don't know, especially like old people, I think they would like, oh, you know, they're just on their phones, like whatever, like they don't put any, but like you actually like put work into it. And like the hours editing too. Like I bet you know there's definitely nights you probably were up till like sunrise. You started at like 9 and like fuck you, it ends at like 7 in the morning.
Like when I was working at the warehouse job I was working at, like I'd be getting up for work at 5, 6 in the morning, and he'd still be up on TikTok Live, you know, live streaming, and then he'd sleep sleep for whatever amount of time.
Sleep all day. Like there was this whole week span where I wanted to be monetized on YouTube so bad that like this whole week I stayed up the whole week just editing videos. I put out like 7 videos that week just to get monetized.
Damn.
Because I was so close. I'm like, bro, I cannot wait a whole new like month to do that because I was so close. And I ended up getting it. So.
And so, did you realize like that there was any like change between like before you monetized on YouTube and then after?
So I wasn't doing shorts at first. All my subscribers, all my views were coming from straight videos.
Damn.
And then I started switching over to shorts, and I started going crazy. The one short almost is at 1 million.
Damn.
And then like the second highest is like 700K. So it's like,
so you were doing it the hard way in the beginning.
I was doing it the hardest of hard. It was crazy. I ended up getting monetized and stuff like that. But the videos I was pushing out crazy amounts of videos. It was crazy.
Were like, was it like just one per day or like multiple per day?
One per day. Usually I'd post, wait a day, post again, wait a day, post again. But yeah, I'd be editing like all night and stuff like that.
Damn.
Then I'm so good at editing now, it takes me like an hour.
Really?
For editing video and thumbnail. Like my last basketball video literally took me an hour.
Damn.
Thumbnail and video.
Shit.
And it's a good edited video, so.
And then what do you use? Do you use Final Cut?
Final Cut, yeah. Well, I get it for free. I code it.
There you go.
Yeah. So
damn, that's awesome.
Yeah. Put it in the terminal, codes it, get it. I just keep getting the free trial. So
yeah,
that's cool.
He finessed it. So
I finessed it so hard.
He looked up a video how to get Final Cut Pro for free, and he actually did it. Actually, it worked too. Because he did it for me too.
Low key. I think I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna try to do at least.
Oh, dude, you get all the effects, all the sound effects. It's amazing.
I still have it in my notes, and he does too. Like if you need it for free, like we can easily like get it for you.
And I can literally send it to you right now.
Shit, I mean, all right.
Like it's crazy because it's like $300. I think
$300.
It's expensive as hell.
You get all the effects, all the sound effects, everything on it, text, backgrounds, crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's definitely clutch.
We're coming to the end of the podcast. Is there anything else you guys want to say to like the people watching or whatever, or whoever is still watching? Any advice?
The only advice I would have is a lot of people quit. They love seeing progress so fast. I see a lot of people, they'll start a YouTube channel and stop. It's like, bro, like, if you get 10 views on the first video, it's going to happen. You're not going to hit a video that hits 10 mil in the first video. It's just not going to happen. You just can't let, outside hate get to you. You just got to, just push forward, just stay in your own lane, just don't let the hate get to you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we talked about a lot of stuff for sure. I mean, if we have a part two, we definitely have a part two. We have tons more stuff probably to talk about.
Definitely.
We just want to get the basics out about who we are, where we're from, how we grew up a little bit, and how the TikTok thing went. And if you guys want to know more about like what the TikTok live's about, all that stuff,
we can also talk about the YouTube and like how that goes through. Like I know on YouTube you get paid 7 different. Well, I get paid 7 different ways. A lot of people get paid 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I think once you get monetized, you can get paid up to 7 different ways. I'm eligible for all of them. The first one is obviously your videos, then shorts, then live streams, and then there's a thing called product tagging. It's in all my videos. Guys can go through my videos. Once you click the video, it pops up product. Once someone clicks that product, it goes from 10 cents to 80 cents. Every click, it ranges. So obviously, I'm not going to say how much I made last month because I just got paid from it. But it was decent. It wasn't bad. But yeah, you get paid up 7 different ways through ads and different stuff like that. It's crazy.
Damn. And so does that, like, do you get taxed off that too or no?
YouTube, you get taxed, but you have to make a certain amount. Same with anything, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. You can't get taxed off $100. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I think it's like 20,000, either 15 to 20,000. You can get taxed off of, but it's a certain amount.
At that point,
at that point, it's like all
you can afford it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But,
damn.
Yeah, it's just a certain amount of money you have to pay, like or make on that to actually get taxed.
Damn.
Yeah.
I learned a lot, and I hope everybody watching learned a lot too, because truthfully, like, this was really informational, man.
Oh, and another thing, if you guys want to do social media, get your connections. Not so much relationships, just your connections. Because let's say I get my account taken, I have someone I can go to get it back.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of connections is very, very good.
That's why, like, our company is definitely clutch, because whatever social media, maybe Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, they can get our accounts back because they have representatives. Like the new live streaming kick.com, like right off we made accounts, and the next day we were already verified.
Yeah.
For real?
Yes, we already verified on that just because of that. And Twitter too, we're both verified. And he just got Instagram. I'm probably soon, and
TikTok soon too.
We're both
YouTube probably.
Yeah, we're supposed to. The company said they're supposed to supposed to get us verified.
Yeah.
What do you feel about the people that like pay for the verification? Like, do you think it's a good or a bad thing, or do you not know?
Businesses, I would say,
yeah.
Because if you want to get your business out, that's definitely a good way to get your pictures and product tagging and reels and stuff like that. It's definitely good.
Like some people,
if someone has 300 followers and you're verified, it's like, what are you doing that for?
Yeah.
Like if you have a lot of followers, you definitely do it, because at the end of, like, regardless of paying for it or not, you're still verified at the end of the day.
Yeah, like there's no way to know.
Like
I have a dude in my contacts where me and him just collab with this dude. His name's Devontae Perkins. He's going to be a D1 athlete, obviously, but he has some clout on Instagram. He has like 60K. We just met up with him, and he gave me his managers, like, just off of connections.
Oh, shit.
He gave me his manager's thing, and I texted his manager. He ended up telling me to FaceTime him because I guess I look like one of his dudes that he knows, and he's a multimillionaire off, like, his businesses and stuff like that. And he said I look just like him. And he's like, yeah, I see big potential, and he looked at all my stuff. And he actually gets people verified on Snapchat. And
no shit.
All these different. He's verified on TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff.
Damn.
So if I want to verify on Snapchat right now, I can. Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys for coming on. I hope people on here learned a lot. Like I said before, I learned a lot. And we'll have to do this again, man, when we have an actual studio.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll see ya.
All right, peace out, guys.